All right, got the Baja out in some daylight here. Got the final prime on it today. Got the guide coat on there. It's looking really good. Didn't get it painted today, but I got a little help that stopped by, so we got some stuff moved around. I got the primer on this morning. The roof's looking good. Everything's looking good. Got the patches all welded in. Gonna work on the front end tomorrow. I got it fiberglassed and letting the fiberglass repair dry. And I glassed all this back together, and then I filled the hole in up here. We got a body work that, as you can see from the back side. There we go, is our patch. We used some woven material on there, so it's pretty strong. We'll put some fiberglass short strand on top of that and finish that off with some body work. Got the green car here. Gonna do a little work on this tomorrow. Told myself I was gonna work on this on Sunday. And I got this motor here ready to fire up. I know the Danny, the guy I got the car from, he was trying to get this running. And my buddy Matt always likes it when I fire these old crusty motors up. So we're gonna try to start that for you. I'll put you on the stand here in a minute, and we'll put some spark to this baby and get it running. I got it running with a little cup of gas earlier. It was a little bit of a challenge, actually. I know Danny was trying to get this thing started. I don't know if he ever did, but I ended up having to put a distributor in there, some plug wires, and a different coil, and it had a bunch of cheap parts on it that were causing havoc. And I think the main thing was the plug wires, but we just kept throwing stuff at it. I had Terry stop by from Jacksonville today and gave me a little help today, which I appreciated. Didn't seem like we got a lot done, but we got a little bit done, and it gave me a little bit of a breather, you know, which I needed. So that's what's going on with this. We'll fire that up. I got the motor going for the green car in here. I'll show you that. The motor room's a real mess right now. Just packed full of stuff. This is all the stuff over here for Danny's car he dropped off. Not sure if I'm putting all this stuff on or not yet, but that's everything to build bug there. Door panels, all the rubbers, all the door trim, the seats, the seat covers, seat padding, wiring harness. All the stuff that he brought over to, you know, make that car run and drive. There's a kingpin kit there. We have to do the king and wing pins in it. They're bad. But yet to be determined if we'll do all the trim work. Usually, you know, the owner does that kind of stuff, door panels, trim, stuff like that. I'll do it, but you know, it just it adds up when you start doing all that little stuff. Got the case for the green car there. Been working on this, getting this cleaned up and polished. It's looking really good. And I got the cylinder heads. Got most of the work done on these. I need to get them cut now for some compression, but I got this cleaned up. Finally got the combustion chamber at the same angle as the seat. And I don't know what happened on these heads. These are brand new, and the seats were pretty nice on this side of the head, but they did not fit the chamber on this side. There was a big moat here, and that kills the low lift and any kind of drivability. You get a lot of turbulence right there over the seat, and it doesn't matter how good the port is. If this isn't any good right here, the head won't work. So the valve job has to be able to work, and it's got to be able to break the air when it comes through the port into the combustion chamber. And when it comes over this seat here, and there's a big hump right here that wants to upset the flow, and they'll run. They just won't run really good. So we got that straightened out. We're waiting for some valves to come in and some springs, and then we can put these back together. Have to do a little port work on them to match them to the manifolds. So I've been working on that, and here's the manifolds. And I got the TIG welder out to weld these up, and I had some problems with the welder. So hopefully my son's coming over tomorrow. He worked on the welder yesterday and said it's ready to go. But these need to be welded up, probably to here, so I can port them all the way to the top. And they're really restricted right through here. If you look down through the port, you can sort of see where the wall closes off. The inside's sort of a straight shot, this side sort of curves, and you want to get that as straight as possible. So we'll get those welded up and get some port work done to those. and I'll keep you guys up to date on this bad boy. Still haven't got the Hemi put in yet. I gotta get that done in the truck. But I had this Baja come in and try to knock the customer stuff out as fast as possible so he can get his car back and get on with the Volkswagen life. You know, he's really anxious to drive his car. So let me set you guys up on the stand here. Watch the sun. And let's see if we can fire this thing up. We've got an electric pump rigged to it, and I think it should start right up. Like I said, I did start it with a cam. He's a runner, so that'll be a good rebuild. So we'll take that apart and go through it and put that up for sale. Definitely got a little compression leak there on the 3/4 side, and it's got a little in play. But it's the late model engine, 8mm stud, dual port, probably 73 or later, and that means it's a decent case. So we'll take some time, pull that apart, and clean everything up. I don't know, the sheet metal will be salvageable, but the motor definitely will be. And we'll build this little 1600 out of that. And maybe that'll be getting somebody's car down the road here soon. So there you go, a little video. I'm trying to keep them short and keep you guys up to date. Danny, hope you're happy with the Baja progress. And we should get it painted next week for you. And have it back to you by the weekend. So there you go.